Better Torri. For better Torri, we dey learn, share, and grow together. When we don join our hands dem, our community go dey kampe.
Country people dem, una good afternoon. Again, another episode this for Better Torri. And remember, say for Better Torri, we dey learn together and we dey grow together. The reason why we come up with Better Torri na say we we'll create awareness on the challenges and way pikin dem wey dey live with HIV they dey go through. And today we'll get a very interesting guest, and our topic na on support group. And our guest today na Tita Pascaline. And he go dey talk for we about support group. Tita Pascaline, normally they always call it plenty pikin they call it na Auntie Pasi. So Auntie Pasi, you be welcome.
Thank you very much.
How you feel today?
It's a wonderful pleasure for me for day with we for here for maybe create awareness on the importance of support group.
Thank you very much. So we dey talk for Better Torri, we really focus on HIV and the impact wey HIV dey create on pikin dem and the support wey pikin dem need from community. So I wan ask you, wetin be support group?
Support group na just a group of people where they undergo the same experience, the same challenges, the same problem, where they come together for support each other, for see make they overcome these challenges then.
So it means say who fit join support group? Who be the kind of people they need for join support group?
With the situation where we go through now, so for our country, everybody get a problem. And I think say if you feel say you get a particular problem, now just to identify yourself with people the way they get a similar problem, we now come together, try to help each other, try to support each other.
So you talk about generally say any man needs support, and for support group be important. But now we talk about picking the way they live with HIV. You think say be important for this picking for join support group?
It be very, very important for this picking for join support group, because stigma, a lot of stigma they around HIV. They don't mystify HIV in such a way where at times maybe even cancer be less. Person feels easily stand for public talk say he get cancer, but he no fit stand for public talk say he get HIV. So the stigma for behind HIV too strong in such a way where people they feel uncomfortable for even can't take their medication there for hospital. So the reason for this support group now for say when picking them come together when they can't see each other, may they know say it is so they not be alone in the community. A lot of other people then they so that they come together who can support each other on weekly basis.
Okay. And then I know I've been visiting sometime for regional hospital, and one of the things that I've been noticing say happen for support group now, health education. So apart from the support where you don't talk about, which be some of those activities that really go on for a support group?
A lot of activities that go on, so many activities that go on, because we teach from health education right down to life skills. We teach them a lot of things. Then we even teach at times how to cook, how to bake, how to do all those things. Then because we want them, say they don't feel say we gather them today not only for talk about their health situation, but at times we try to help them. May they know say the health situation there, but it not be a major problem. So we take them from that health education, how to live their lives, how to respect the universal hygiene standards.
Okay.
Because some people they feel say because you be HIV positive, you're not supposed to chop for the same plate with another person. Would erase all those things there for their head to make sure may they know say it is so for community. They feel do anything where they want to do. They feel become whatsoever they want to become in life.
And I remember one interesting topic where we here when I talk about now on how the people relate with their parents and other people then for community.
Yes, just this morning we struggle for solve some problem between some pikin and him mommy, because this pikin he dey 17 years old now. He feels say it is so now him mommy infected with HIV. We get most of those problems there, and parents they find them difficult for talk to their children there about this HIV, how it come about. You know, at times Bible say they know the truth, and the truth will set you free.
Exactly.
When this pikin dem they don't know the truth, it will be very difficult. You see and say at the end of the day when they go discover say e dey so, the reason why they overtake medicine na because say they get HIV. They go start to find out how manage they do get this HIV, and when they discover say they are from their parents, then war dey start. And because say their parents they no be don tell them, no be say the parents they no wan talk, but that because they fear, they no get that courage for open up for their pikin. Say e dey so, this the reason why they drink medicine na HIV. So now why that way with this we get support group too for parents dem. That is support group for parents dem wey they get pikin the way they live with HIV.
Okay.
Most of these parents dem too they fit get HIV, others dem no get HIV. But it be important for we for prepare these parents dem through this support group. When they come together, they dey come for center 3 times a year. We dey give them health education, counsel them, and prepare them for disclose this pikin their status for them.
Okay. So it means say we don't talk about 2 things then. We talk about support group for the parents them and support group for the pikin them. So it really be important say me, papa them, mommy them, whether they live with HIV or not, but the fact that they take care for pikin will be HIV positive, the need for come together, because as we educate the pikin them for their own support group, we too will educate the parents them and the caregivers them for this pikin them in their own support group. Thank you very much for that point where you don't talk. But now we understand say pikin the way they be HIV positive, the day of different ages them. So how you dey ensure say the education where you give this pikin them for pikin where they 1 year to the one where they up to 19 years, how you make sure say it be balanced, it be age appropriate?
Okay, this one a very important aspect, because we know say e dey so no be all the pikin the way they dey for support group they know why they dey take medicine. Some of them they don't know say e dey so they get some germ inside their skin. Now the reason why that they take medicine, and probability they say they go can't stop the medicine sooner or later. Then you get another group where they know say the germ wey dey inside their skin e no go ever finish, but they go dey take medicine for the rest of their life. Then we get another group where they don't completely be disclosed to where they know say e dey so they dey take medicine na because of HIV, and it go be like that for the rest of their life. So now why that will group this pikin them into different groups according to ages. So from 0 to 9 years we put them now the smaller one, they now put them that way their status they never yet be disclosed. They don't know say they take medicine. They don't know why they take medicine. Then we get 10 to 14. That 10 to 14 they know say if they so some germs they inside their skin, and they get to take medicine for the rest of their life. And some of them inside this particular group, depending on their smartness, they know say na HIV. But already from between 15 to 19 and above, they know say if they so they take medicine now because say they get HIV, and they don't already accept their situation and be ready for live with it. So now so we divide them. Then before we get that parents forum, where we bring all these parents them together and the caregivers them for help them, prepare them, make them be able to live with this pikin and for deal with the question the way the pikin they ask them for house concerning their situation.
So you talk about how you bring the parents in together for talk about the pikin their status in support groups and also through the parents forum. So how you get example for how you really bring these parents in together for discuss this very difficult issue on disclosure of HIV status?
We bring these parents in together every 5th Saturday. That's we look those months the way they get 5 Saturdays. We bring these parents in. We talk a lot. We mostly ask them about the challenges the way they be facing for house, for with the picking them, especially for tell them about their status. Most parents they don't testify say it be very difficult for them for open their mouth, tell their picking say this so now HIV this way you take medicine for, and all this now because of the stigma where it dey behind HIV. Now just because of the stigma, and this picking they behave so because to the society don't communicate for them say the only way for get HIV now through sexual intercourse. So but they forget say mother to child transmission dey. So it be very difficult for them for accept that at the end of the day you see a lot of fighting. So during this parents forum we try for resolve na that conflict or find possible solutions between parents and their pikin them when it comes to disclosure.
For better tori, we dey learn, share and grow together.
Now, in terms of how person fit join that support group, some particular way they way man fit join the support group, how you fit know say support group sef even dey for some place.
Okay, e be very simple for join support group. You no need registration, you don't need anything for do, you no need for be intelligent, you no need for know how to talk or you no know how to talk. In fact, we want another one the way they don't even know how to talk, because when you come for support group, they go boost you up. You go meet up with your service provider, your nurse for hospital, your counselor for hospital, where it always give you medicine, tell you say e dey so you want join support group, and e go know which support group for direct you for join. Or the service provider themselves, they take their initiative for encourage this pikin them for section them and divide them into various support groups the way they go the attend am.
Okay, so Aunty Pasi, you don talk about support group and wetin support group be all about. Wetin you fit tell we concretely for convince parents dem, for convince community, for convince all man whether e get pikin wey dey with HIV or not, so that when he see pikin wey dey with HIV, him go ask am say you don join support group. Wetin you fit tell we be the importance of a support group or for be a member of a support group?
Okay, thank you very much. I want to say support group be very, very important. When they come for this support group, we get a lot of teachings them where we teach them they for this support group. A lot of teaching concerning their health in particular. Now whether we get manuals them, age appropriate manual them. Each age get the own thing. Each age get the own thing. Thing the way they don't even teach you for school concerning your health. For example, for schools them, I remember one of my young pikin them. See today he tell me say he define a primary school teacher, and when we ask say why you define a primary school teacher, he say a primary school teacher be tell you say if you get HIV you go die. So that way he be discover say he get HIV, he be fear say maybe if he die at any time. So he start ask people, they say but I be get the HIV now at what age? That way they tell he calculate and stay can reach today where he never die. So he discover say he so a primary school teacher be life for you. And so when this pikin then come for this support group, we educate them all these things, and when they go back for society, they spread the right information. I will take example for one of our pikin then way it really come support group can't change. This pikin, he they born with HIV, he grow up with HIV. So now it happens say his parents they know they alive again, so he live now with an aunt. So now this pikin he don't know where to be HIV, he don't know nothing. He only can take his medicine going back, only can take his medicine going back. This pikin we invite him for support group, say make am dey support group. So he come now, can dey for support group now. He discover say the first impression where he get and that way enter, he see say other pikin dem dey plenty. Then he just go she for some one side, he the only look place. But he see the way the other people they be active. Now then they arrange chair there. Now one of them self pick book, they teach them there. He surprised. He can ask me, Auntie, are all these people having HIV? I say yes. He said no, Auntie, I'm not sure. I say okay. See now, ask them. Go and ask them. Go and ask them. All of them, they are living with HIV, but they choose happiness. They choose for be happy. So from that day, that pikin he loosen up. He become more active, self even past all of them. Now so Jody, when he come now, he did you do it in there. He know say at least he know the ye one. You see, I say when you look his face, the depression when we get up for his face. He just be lifted. He start the glow very well. He the glow, he the grow fine, and you realize say he did so. He life change just because say he can see. Say no be ye one day, and he believes now say if he married, if he born a pikin there with the education the way they receive and for they he know say no, HIV if he end only for ye, he know if he continue from another person.
Exactly. So you consider say. The support group now is safe space for you, where you be able to learn about a condition and how we will live happily with that a condition.
And I want not say it is so most of these speaking them, I need to lie you sometimes in day where due to work will be overwhelmed, we need to call, we forget for call for support group. But this speaking they need to job with their Saturdays. They need come for their support group because they know say now the only safe environment, that now the only safe space that way they feel she don't there for day. At times when we say support group now one they remain there for day so they 12 we dey drive dey say una go house now dey say no aunty they should don dey story dem dey solve their problem dem dey discuss their thing dem dey share their experiences dem. I believe say e dey so if each parent fit encourage a pikin make e calm support group the change wey you go see am inside that your pikin I mean you go be marvel.
Better Torri.
From the discussion we don get am so far, wetin you fit say be your last words for country people dem on support group and HIV?
Okay, my country people dem I dey plead with una. A lot dey happen for our society. A lot of people dey live with HIV. We all will be infected in one way or the other or affected in one way or the other. So I wan encourage you, no feel so you be alone. Even if you need the big medicine for some particular hospital, but you feel say that hospital dey for your corner, you wan belong, just go there, go ask am how you fit do for belong to this support group. And I wan encourage all papa, mommy, uncle, auntie, sister dem. If you get any pikin for house wey e dey live with HIV, abeg bring it for hospital, ask about support group. This support group dem dey very important and e go help you save you a lot of troubles in future. And not too I talk about a lot of problems dem dey between parents dem and their children dem concerning this particular thing say HIV. So when you bring them, we go demystify all those funny stories the way they dey hear for quarter. Then we go tell them the right thing and the truth, and you go see and say you go get a peaceful home. Even you mommy, papa, uncle wey you feel say you no get any knowledge on HIV, where you stay with that pikin wey no be your pikin, but you decide for help you discover say e get HIV. Come, we go educate you on everything, how for go about this pikin, how for live with this pikin for house without any problem, without stigmatizing the pikin, without treating the pikin differently. Yes, so we encourage all una look for support group. We get support group dem all over. Regional hospital get support group, Nkwen Baptist get support group, PMI get support group all over. All treatment center, all hospital the way they take medicine for day get support group. Just ask am. Thank una plenty.
Thank you so much, Auntie Pasi. For Better Torri, when we get guests them, we always want to make them feel warm and welcome. So today we get a special gift for Auntie Pasi, where na a reflection of our tradition for Africa. So Auntie Pasi, we want to give you this gift. Okay. Say when you go back, not be only for you one, but for all man for somewhere you work with at Bamenda Regional Hospital. But tell them, say thank them plenty for the wonderful work way they did do.
I go take this gift, I go put am for treatment center, and I go tell our pikin them, say this gift come on from Better Torri. And I like the gift because you see a woman where he carry fruit, it be encouraging for them because fruit, chop, now one of those things and where would encourage parents then, may they always make a me be available for picking them all the time, because now part of the medication then that way picking they take them. Thank you very much, Better Torri.
Thank you so much, Auntie Pasi. See you next time.
See you.
Better Torri. For Better Torri, we dey learn, share, and grow together. When we don't join our hands them, our community go dey kampe.